Hello, listener. This is producer Jeffrey. Step into my time machine. Long ago, beginning in the ancient past of 2009, we made a show called Our Fair City. Now, Our Fair City is a sprawling, epic story set in the dystopian future of Hartford, Connecticut. A climate disaster made the world outside a frozen wasteland. What remains of humanity lives inside in a largely subterranean city governed by the remains of an insurance company. Now, Our Fair City is darkly funny. You'll meet mad scientists, lightning riggers, the woken dead, giant ants, time travelers, and mole people. We are currently re-releasing Our Fair City weekly, so this is a great time to join us for a romp through the tunnels of Heartlife. After today's episode, we'll be sharing a trailer for the show. I hope you'll check it out, and I would love you to join us in our listen of Our Fair City, found wherever you're listening to this podcast right now.
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, Chun the Talking Badger,
Bing Bong,
and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves, unicorns, and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more.
Oh, and I think one time we interviewed a sentient shoe? I hope it was sentient.
Not to mention the evil people we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Getting caught up in escapades.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
Ready?
I am always ready.
You really are.
Nope, the biggest lie I've ever told. Whenever you're ready.
Hey, Jamie. What would you say if I asked you to throw out the topic we'd planned for this episode in favor of something weird that happened to me today?
I'd say the same thing I said 15 minutes ago before we started recording, which was, why? Why do you do this to me?
Because I think we need to do an about face.
I don't get it.
We can't just pay lip service to a topic.
Are you trying to
We need to stay positive. Only yeses, no nos here.
Malik, you can't make puns if you haven't told me what the subject is.
Or can I? Huh? I get it? No?
No, I don't. I don't get it.
Someone on the radio said something about the sun going out forever in a month or so. But we all knew the end was near, nothing to be done from here. So I shake my head and off to bed I go.
Hello, and welcome to World Gone Wrong, a show where we two friends and you, the listener, navigate this mad, mad world together. I'm Malik, and speaking of mad...
I'm Jamie.
Listener, you can't see it, but Jamie is currently holding her head in her hands and questioning all her life choices.
Why don't you give the listener an update on what we were going to talk about before you threw our script out the window?
Sure. Wait, do you make a script for our episodes?
I have outlines. They are very neatly, nicely prepared outlines. I'm quite proud of them.
Oh my gosh, you mean our endearing charm and witty repartee is not the off-the-cuff banter of two best friends hanging out, laughing about the good old days before the end of days?
Listen, I'm more able to be off the cuff if I have notes to fall back on.
Immersion ruined.
Ruined. I need a safety net. Otherwise, it'll be like 20 minutes of Malik talking and Jamie just being like, because I'm too afraid that I'm going to screw something up.
I truly wish we had an audience so I could turn to them and go, what do you say, folks? Should we give her another chance? And the whole audience would erupt into encouraging applause. Ah, yeah, we love you, Jamie. Woo, woo, woo. Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my gosh, we should do a live show.
Oh my God. And when the world isn't falling apart at the seams, then yeah, okay. In the meantime, one of us already has a live show.
Oh, right. So you all know a few weeks ago we talked about my weirdness-free poetry slam event. And last week, a surprising amount of you, which is to say, any of you, emailed and asked if that was still going on. And to answer your question, yes, the Unapocalypse Cabaret is happening. It will not be on the full moon, so even those with lunar allergies can attend. I'm currently in talks with the venue to settle on an exact date, but probably early November, after Halloween.
That's great. What place did you end up going with?
Promise you won't get mad.
Oh, Malik.
So, you know those mystery restaurants we talked about last episode?
No, you're not holding it in a hut.
No! Oh my gosh, no, absolutely not. I have been on Reddit and there are some stories. Whoever suggested going into one of those huts is a crazy person. But
It was you.
okay, we have our secrets. Hey. Don't look at me like that. Stop it. I'm very smart. But some of the other mystery buildings seem pretty normal and there's not exactly a lot going on.
Because they literally appeared out of nowhere? And people are scared of them.
Also that. But I scouted a few and there's kind of a cool little spaghetti circle cafe called Yakimo's in Andersonville. It's like a coffee shop that also serves circles and beer, obviously.
Can you even have poetry without coffee and alcohol?
Right. Well, they have a little space for musicians and also need to drum up business. One hand scratches the other.
That's not how that saying goes.
Feel like it is. But also, it's like you scratch my back. Anyway, the point is there will be a cabaret at Yakimo's in Chicago. Date and time, TBA. So if you're interested in expressing your feelings about anything that is not the apocalypse, put pen to paper and let's go.
Is it ironic that your show about not the apocalypse is taking place in a building literally brought to you by the apocalypse?
That would be the correct use of irony, yes.
Is that not ironic? I wish I was there so I could properly check this place out.
I wish you were here too.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out a way that maybe I could get in for a week.
Hey, don't worry about it. You're not required to brave the dystopian hellscape of Iowa to listen to me read a poem.
Malik, not to minimize what is happening in Iowa.
Right. Sorry, Iowans. Stay safe.
And remember, if you encounter any devil above a principality, call an exorcist immediately. Mm-hmm. They don't have to be Catholic. Any trained spiritualist or medium will do.
And I'll link a copy of The Greater Key of Solomon into the show notes.
Well, Malik, since you threw out our prepared topic and my incredible outline with it, what are we talking about?
I'm glad you asked. We're going to be talking about an experience I had this very day because I need to talk about it.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It wasn't scary or anything. Freaky, but I'm baseline. Spoiler alert, I live to tell the tale.
Well, proceed, I guess.
First, Jamie, I'm sending you a picture. I want you to give your honest reaction to what you see.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right.
Malik, what the fuck?
Warning, another Malik works in a restaurant story. So, it's the Thrune Rush. Everyone's coming in on their lunch break to take as much time off as the space-time continuum dictates they get today. Not the worst it's ever been, but busy. All of a sudden, these two show up. Jamie would like to describe the picture I sent them.
There are two people, a man and a woman, or masc and femme presenting, at least. They're dressed in just business attire, suits, or a suit and a suit dress, respectively.
And?
They don't have fucking faces.
No, they do not.
What the fuck?
No eyes, no nose, no mouth, no ears, hair on their head, but no eyebrows or facial hair or even a bump where the nose might be. Just smooth, flat skin. You know, even though Slender Man is a thing, it really doesn't prepare you for a face that is just skin. Like skin, pores, moles, freckles, eczema, awkward pigmentation.
How are you, so calm about this?
Oh, girl, I wasn't. Believe me, no one was. What you see before you is hours of coming to terms with this and knowing how this story ends. But when it happened, there was so much screaming. People ran out the back. The manager ran out the back.
Thank God for small mercies.
Manager joke. This is why we were best friends. So everyone else, the staff and customers, are cowering close to the kitchens, and the two faceless people stand there by the door right in front of the sign that says, "Please wait to be seated."
You're kidding.
Someone had to do something. And with the power vested in me as a certified podcaster, I stepped up and seated them at table 4.
It would be you.
Mm-hmm.
They just wanted a table?
Oh, and menus.
Menus? But how can they read them without eyes?
The first of many mysteries involving the folks with no faces. Copyright me, 2024.
Did they order anything?
Yes, the patty melt, no salad with a side of fries and a blue moon, and a chicken salad sandwich, curly garlic fries. So, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a date. And a fresco.
And they what? They ate it?
Nope. They sort of made motions towards eating, putting some salad on a fork and holding it in the air, or bringing the glass up to the bottom of their not face.
No.
I know. But they didn't actually do anything with the food. I mean, how could they? No mouths.
So 2 people without faces walk into the restaurant, order food that they can't eat.
By pointing, I should say. They didn't communicate with me telepathically or anything, or write it down. They just pointed to what they wanted on the menu.
And then what?
Then nothing. They sat and finger quotes ate and talked.
They talked to each other?
I assume that's what they were doing. There weren't words, but they tilted their heads and gestured at each other.
Which they, of course, can't see without eyes.
Now you're getting it. Anyway, just as the clock started to stutter like they were finally going to tick over to 1 o'clock, the folks gestured for the check, pay in cash, leaving a respectable tip for yours truly, I might add, and go. Now, listeners, I know what you're thinking. Did they get a box for their food? No, they did not, which is why dinner tonight in Casa del Malik E. Riley.
E. Jamie.
Casa del Malik E. Riley E. Jamie is on me.
And that's it. Just 2 people, 2 folks with no faces, walk into the restaurant, order food they don't eat, sit in silence for the better part of Thrune, and just leave?
After tipping really well, I cannot stress how important that point is to my story.
I don't know. The fact that they're just going about their day, why does that make it even weirder?
Exactly. I mean, we can go on and on about, where did they come from? Or what does this mean in terms of the end of days? But, where do they work? Is there a whole office of faceless folks, or are they going to walk into a regular faceful law office in the after Thrune and scare the bejesus out of some paralegals?
Maybe they've always worked there. Maybe they're just normal people who woke up this morning, sans face, and somehow they haven't noticed anything's wrong.
Or if they've always been sans face, where did they come from? Does it have something to do with Thrune? Does the time disruption open a portal to an alternate dimension where people with face or without can cross from one dimension into another? There could be another restaurant with a faceless Malik mouthlessly freaking out while telling a faceless Jamie about 2 people he served who actually ate food with their face holes.
Face holes? No, I hate that.
It's hot.
Never say it again.
I'm ashamed of myself too. Oh, how about this? Somewhere, alternate dimension or not, but somewhere there is an office of folks with no faces. A receptionist who silently answers phones, a water cooler no one can drink from where they don't talk around, about must but can't see TV. Imagine the PowerPoint presentations. Oh my God.
But if they don't have eyes, they don't need visual aids.
They just stand and gesture in silence. Everyone nods in understanding.
Or maybe they have tactile aids instead. Everyone is given 3-dimensional graphs to feel.
What if that's how they're able to sense things? You know how they say when you lose one sense, the rest of them are heightened? Maybe without any other sense, they have super touch. They can feel the sound vibrations from words. They walk by feeling the changes in the air moving around objects.
If there are more folk with no faces...
More than just 2.
Okay, right. This alternate society of people, maybe they have a whole tactile technology. Braille, but more than just bumps. Braille that can express textures or sensations. As you can feel from this graph that goes from warm Berber cloth to damp oatmeal.
You're still on the PowerPoint presentation.
I'm a visual learner, and as a visual learner, the idea of a society developing specifically without visual it's a bit of a mindfuck. Like trying to imagine a new phylum of animal.
Explain.
All right, I watched this documentary on, I think it was the Discovery Channel. It was about how evolution might go in the future. They tried to come up with a new animal type, like fish, bird, reptile, mammal. And the best they could come up with, was flish.
Flish?
Yeah. I mean, terrible word, but bird, or like
It sounds like an insult.
you flish. Don't let Gen Z hear you. Anyway, yeah, like birdfish. A fish with wings that could fly, and that was it. Because it's hard to imagine a whole new category of animal that encompassing. Not just a single species, but a whole category of beings. And try to imagine a whole civilization built around only touch. Do you think they'll come back?
I certainly hope so. And my bank account hopes so too.
Well, here's hoping for many future encounters with the folks with no faces. A thing I wouldn't have believed I would ever say, at the start of the story especially. Okay. As long as we're on the subject of, like, I don't know, weird people sightings.
Go on.
I haven't had a chance to tell you, but do you know what black-eyed children are?
No.
Well, they are exactly what they sound like. Children with black eyes, like completely black, no whites at all. And apparently they were a thing before all this happened, but like in an urban legend sort of way, not quite UFOs or Bigfoot, like more on the level of hitchhiking ghosts.
But not the fun Disney animatronic ones.
No. These would be the and then the address turned out to be the cemetery where she was buried variety. My point is, they've started showing up out here.
Scary stories to tell in the dark is all fun and games until your wife's head falls off.
And I've seen them.
You have?
Don't sound excited, Malik.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you have? Do you want to talk about it?
Actually, I want to take a break for a second if you're okay with it. I need to prepare myself because I don't have an outline.
Oh, sure. Listener, we're going to go partake of some courage-fortifying adult beverages and bullet point writing. So here's an ad for something you can fortify yourself with, possibly. Ad read. So?
Okay, here we go. I was in my car, and this was 2 weeks ago now. I'd been working late at town hall going through old meeting notes and trying to, I don't know, manifest organization through sheer force of will.
How did that work out?
It bit me.
Paper cut?
Ooh, cuts. Anyway, I tapped out for the day and was in my car choosing a podcast when this 10-year-old knocks on the window of my car.
I hate it already.
Why? Because middle schoolers are frightening anyway.
Absolutely. And mean.
Exactly. Anyway, I jumped a little, more than a little. I mean, it was 10:30 at night and I was pretty sure I was alone in the parking lot. But, it's like, it's a little kid and they're by themselves in the dark. And we just learned about all the rules with the Fae and being hospitable. And I start rolling down the window until I see his eyes completely black. I mean, all pupil, demon from TV black.
Oh, what did he do?
He was like, "Mother, forgot my ride. Can I come in so you can take me home?"
Tell me you said no.
I said no.
Oh, thank God.
Even without everything, without the eyes, without the time of night or me being alone, there was just something about him. Do you remember when we went to Six Flags?
Which I had never been to despite living here forever.
You know that feeling when we were on the roller coaster and going up and up and up and up, like the click, 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 clicking of the track beneath us. And then just as we reached the top, we started to drop. That feeling as you start to plummet and pick up speed and your gravity pulls on your stomach as you realize that if anything goes wrong now, you're absolutely dead. Just nothing you can do about it dead. I felt that same feeling just from him standing there.
So you rolled up the window and left?
Well, I rolled up the window.
Jamie!
Well, he was a kid. I can't just leave a kid. So I offered to call his mom for him.
And you did, and his mom came, and she also had black eyes because it was just a weird genetic trait. The end.
He tapped on the window again and said, "Please, let me in. I am late getting home, and it is past my asleep time.
Ew, no, God. He did not say asleep time.
He did. He said asleep time.
Hello, fellow youths.
That was a point where I was just like, nope. And then I did apologize, and I drove away.
Tell me he did not follow you.
Not with his body, but with his eyes.
Good.
He watched me the entire time.
Jesus.
So apparently, I'm not the first, and I am not the last who have been visited by this kid or kids, because there's at least 3 of them by the descriptions. They've been going around towns in the area asking people in cars for rides or to be let into houses to call their parents.
What happens if you let them in?
No one's really sure because, as far as I know, only one person has, and he doesn't remember anything.
Who? No.
Dad only told me about it after I got home and explained why I was so freaked out.
He let them into your house?
Well, he couldn't get past the fact it was a kid in trouble. So he said, okay, and turned to get his cell phone. And then he wakes up in the living room chair as I'm walking in with dinner. A call had been made from his phone, but when he dialed it, it was just like those old modem sounds, like
Before my time.
Well, yeah, mine too, but that's what he said it sounded like.
But your dad is okay, right?
Well, he seems to be, except
what, Jamie?
Except he had some weird nightmares after. And he won't talk about them except to say they were nightmares, and they stopped after a couple of days, but he's been pretty rattled.
Is he like seeing someone about it?
Oh, yeah. One of the good things about having gone through my depression crisis is my dad is a big believer that everyone should have a therapist. And so I know they've been talking through it.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're both okay.
Thank you.
And you also know your dad is too pure for this world.
He is. He really is. Although
what?
So this is just something I've been thinking about, because these kids, they target seemingly random people, or at least that's what it looks like. But what if they were smarter about it? What do you do if you're like a social worker or a teacher? If your job is to keep children, specifically children, safe? Like, would the creep factor even override your sense of duty? Or like, wait, also those jobs are all mandated reporters, right?
Okay, let's workshop this. You're a teacher. Do you have the black-eyed children in class?
No, because from what I know, they don't show up during the day or around large groups.
So they're showing up at your house?
Or by your car in the winter when it gets dark before school ends.
Let's say you're in a car like you were. Tap, tap, tap. Child you don't know says, "Hello, teacher. My birthing ones aren't here. Can you locate me home?" How's my creepiness?
That was pretty good. I'm creeped out. You can keep going.
Okay. So you're a teacher. You work with kids. You don't want to say yes, but you don't want to leave either. What do?
Offer your phone?
Like you did, but tap, tap, tap. They still want to come inside because it's almost asleep time.
Ooh, okay. Call into the school and see if, I don't know, other people could come out to help you. Again, they like to get you alone. So if more people show up, they might just go away.
What happens if you leave the car? No, I get that, but they want to come in. If you go out, is that the same thing, or does that ruin their purpose?
I don't know. You know, I hate to do this, but I think I'm too creeped out, Malik. I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
For sure. I love a cliffhanger.
Okay, we can wrap this up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, before we go, though, we wanted to remind you that we have merch. Go check out our outstanding Friendship and Apocalypse shirts in the store at audaciousmachinecreative.com. I've got a hoodie, and it is oh so soft. And any merch you purchase helps us, make more of the show.
And listeners, please write in and tell us what you would do in a black-eyed child situation, or a folks with no face situation, or tell us what you did if it happened to you.
Oh, that's a great idea. Then I don't have to think about this anymore.
No.
But do not experiment.
No, we do not encourage that you put yourself in harm's way for the benefit of our podcast.
Be safe and just avoid black-eyed children. Mm-hmm. Or, any creepy child that you encounter.
I know I'll get canceled because of woke, but World Gone Wrong podcast is anti-creepy children. Especially when it's asleep time.
Okay. Again, it's Jamie.
Malik, I am.
No, okay. Stop. We know it's weird. We hope you're baseline, and we wish you all a better tomorrow.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Malik, I told you I was going to be able to
Bet
sleep.
your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not warm.
And even when it's ashes, there'll be part of me that wishes we could stay.
Jamie and Malik are played by Hilary Williams and Michael Turrentine.
This episode was written by Gregory Moran.
Directed and edited by Nils Gardner.
Our show art is by Carly Fairbanks.
And our bangin' theme song is Falling in Love at the End of the World by Olivia and the Lovers.
World Gone Wrong is produced and created by Nils Gardner and Eleanor Hyde.
This is a production of Audacious Machine Creative.
In this place, once known as Hartford, Connecticut, the wind doesn't howl. It screams. That screaming wind careens maliciously across the vast tundra until it breaks against the side of a monolithic structure. The Heart Life Tower, former home of the Heart Life Insurance Company. Dear listener, these are the true dramatizations of our fair city's glorious history. You will meet the brave bureaucrats that keep us safe and orderly.
Sorry for the confusion. MURDER is actually an acronym for our department. An unfortunate coincidence.
The abominable mole people who dig the tunnels that keep us warm.
They don't exist. There's no such thing as ant people. Mole people.
And the most dangerous villains of all. Scientists.
I swear, I'd forget my head if it wasn't sewn on.
To say nothing of lightning riggers, time travelers, and simple interns, every policy has a story to tell. Join us, dear listener, for the tale of our fair city, wherever you listen to podcasts. And remember, you owe everything to Heart Life. All the life you'll ever need.
Hello, Eleanor here. And I am here to talk about the wonderful new fiction podcast, 2000 and Late. 2000 and Late is a new fiction podcast from the creator of The Bright Sessions. It is a dark comedy that grapples with the havoc of our current moment and tries to find the hope inside of it. The show follows Harper, a 36-year-old nihilist whose life is upended when she's possessed by a demon hell-bent on bringing about the apocalypse. But Harper doesn't want to end the world. And the demon gives her more power than she's ever had in a very long time. So, yeah. I'm loving this show. It's sharp and funny, and it's a cathartic release from the anger and impotence I often feel about the dumpster fire of a world we are all living in these days. It's unapologetically angry, surprisingly tender, and deeply entertaining. I think that 2000 and Late is ideal for fans of Fleabag or Killing Eve, Jennifer's Body, Yellow Jackets, Venom. So, yeah, let's go create some havoc. Oh, and also, Jeffrey worked on this. Jeffrey is the sound designer, and that's also really cool. So please go check out 2000 and Late wherever you listen to podcasts.